Psalm 22 verse 6 now. But I am a worm and not a man, scorned by everyone, despised by the people. You know what Jesus is saying here? Oh, but I am a worm and not a man. You know, his face was so disfigured. His face was so badly disfigured because of the beatings, because of the weepings, because of the scourging which he received from his enemy. And therefore it was very difficult to identify the face of Lord Jesus Christ. His face turned into a worm. His face was completely disfigured. When he was there on the cross of Calvary, he was looking like a worm on the tree. You must have seen the worm on a tree. Jesus was looking exactly like a worm on a tree. Everything was disfigured. Blood oozing out. And therefore it says here, but I am a worm and not a man. You know, Isaiah 52 also prophesy about this. Let's read that. Just as there were many who were appalled at him, his appearance was so disfigured beyond that of any human being. So why his face was so disfigured? Why he was looking like a worm on a tree? Because Jesus went through double punishment. No criminal is to go through double punishment. Now Jesus Christ was not a criminal. The false charges were laid on him. They were finding opportunity to assassinate Jesus Christ. He was not a criminal, but still Jesus went through a double punishment. Either the criminal was given whipping or was given crucifixion. Either the criminal was whipped or crucified. But you know, Jesus Christ was whipped, he was scourged, and also he was crucified. You know, some Christians say, oh, he was whipped only 39 times. No, my dear brothers and sisters. His punishment was not under the Jewish rule. In Jewish rule, yes, the law is there where you can whip for 40 times. If there is a death penalty, you have to whip it for 40 times. But if there is no death penalty, then it's -1, 39 times. Because the Jews believe that 39 and 40, you know, the person cannot live. And that whip was not just an ordinary whip. It was embedded with sharp stones. It was embedded with bones, sharp bones. It was embedded with the glass object. So when they used to whip, all these sharp objects used to penetrate the flesh. And immediately they used to just take it out. And the flesh used to come out. So that's why his body was completely disfigured. He went through double punishment. He was whipped by multiple people, multiple soldiers, not just one soldier. The crown of thorns was placed on his head. Now it was not placed smoothly, they just pressed it on his head. So the thorns, they penetrated his head and the blood started oozing out. And now they say, okay, you carry your own cross. You know, everything was gone, the strength was gone because of the severe flogging. But Jesus, he took his cross from the northern gate to the Golgotha. You know that the distance was just around less than 1 kilometer. And it is to take 10 minutes. But Lord Jesus Christ, he was so weak. All the energy, everything was gone because of the beatings. Because these people, they treated Jesus like an animal. And he took the cross. Yeah, on the way someone helped him, Simon. So when they went to that place, they nailed Jesus Christ on the cross. They put the nails on his hand and feet. It was terrible. So that's why, it says here, I am like a worm. Jesus was looking like a worm on the cross, on the tree. The Hebrew word is taula. Now this taula, this has two meanings. Number one is a worm, and number two is a scarlet crimson.